Hello guys, I am back with more YouTube, and as usual, I am going to be watching some videos of theirs for the first time. I say we get right into it, starting off with a sort of homecoming.
And you know it's time to go through the sleet and driving snow, across the fields of morning, lights in the distance.
I'm liking this atmosphere already.
Hunger for the time to heal, desire time, and your earth moves beneath your own dream landscape. Oh, on borderland we run. I'll be there. I'll be there. Tonight we'll build a bridge across the sea and
That was a lovely build.
the city walls are all pulled down. The dust of smoke screen all around. Faces blurred like fields that once gave no resistance. On borderland we run, and still we run and don't look back. I'll be there. I'll be there tonight. I'll be
The funny thing is, I can't tell if this is a studio recording or a live performance because they're usually quite similar, which is a compliment to them, and especially Bono as a vocalist. But I do like that they keep bringing in the crowd clapping as percussion.
And your heart beats so slow through the sleet and driving snow, across the fields of morning, lights in the distance. Oh, don't sorrow, no, don't leave, for tonight with you, I am coming home. I am coming home.
You know, one thing I did not mention is the bass, which I also really enjoyed. I mean, I loved everything about the instrumentation there, and I am going to assume that was an entirely live version, but guys, please correct me if I'm wrong. Lyrically, however, it was very vivid, and granted, the music video definitely helped me get an idea of where the song was coming from, but I could have easily pictured everything that I saw in the music video without watching the music video. To me, it seemed like the song was written as a journal entry from the perspective of someone living through that time period. Alright, next up, we have Please. Whoa.
So you never knew love until you'd crossed the line of grace, and you never felt wanted till you'd someone slap your face, and you never felt alive until you'd almost wasted away. You had to win, you couldn't just pass the smartest ass at the top of the class. You fly in colors, your family tree, and all your lessons in history. Please, 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 get up off your knees now, please, please, leave it out.
Talk about a 180 sonically.
So you never knew how low you'd stoop to make that call, and you never knew what was on the ground until they made you crawl. So you never knew that the heaven you keep, you stole. Your Catholic blues, your convent shoes, your stick-on tattoos, now they're making the news. Your holy wall, your northern star, your sermon on the mount from the boot of your car. Please, please, get up off your knees now, please.
Oh my gosh, this is so haunting.
Leave it out, 'cause love is pain, and love is time, but love is not what you think it of. September, streets capsizing, spilling over and down the drain. Shards of glass, splinters like rain, but you could only feel your own pain. October, talk getting nowhere. November, December, remember, oh, we just started again. Please, please,
Oof.
get up off your
That gave me chills. The arrangement of those harmonies just now reminded me of Lemon. And the harmonies in Lemon are one of my favorite parts of that song.
It's what lovers do. It's what lovers need. You know I found it hard to receive.
Okay, so I was looking through the lyrics on Genius and I found this quote from Bono in Rolling Stone 2001 where he says, "It's essentially about fundamentalism, political or religious. Religious fundamentalism is where you get to shrink God. You remake God in your own image as opposed to the other way around. It gave me a bit of a fright." And I'm glad I found that quote because that is the vibe I got from the song, but I wasn't completely sure I was on the right track. Firstly, I completely agree with Bono. Secondly, that makes the video make much more sense to me. Paired with the song, it made me slightly uncomfortable, and I think that was the point. So, job well done. By the way, absolutely loved everything about that song sonically. That might end up being a new YouTube favorite of mine. Especially love that the verses were bass driven. Alright, next up we have Sometimes You Can't Make It on Your Own.
Tough.
By the way, I did read what was showing up on the screen, in case anyone's wondering. I was just a little too nervous to read it out loud because I didn't want to fuck up. But let's continue.
You think you've got the stuff? You're telling me and anyone you're hard enough. You don't have to put up a fight. You don't have to always be right. Let me take some of the punches for you tonight. Listen to me now. I need to let you know you don't have to go it alone. And it's you when I look in the mirror. And it's you when I don't pick up the phone. Sometimes you can't make it on your own.
Well, this is beautiful already.
We fight all the time, you and I, that's alright. We're the same soul. I don't need to hear you say that if we weren't so alike, you'd like me a whole lot more. Listen to me now. I need to let you know you don't have to go it alone. And it's you when I look in the mirror. And it's you when I don't pick up the phone. Sometimes you can't make it on your own. Say.
I have fully accepted the fact that I am going to get goosebumps every time Bono and the Edge sing together. Fine by me.
Still gotta let you know.
Okay, let's see here. Sometimes You Can't Make It on Your Own is the third song on the album How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb. It was released as the album's second single. It was written by Bono in tribute to his dying father and to display the relationship that he and his dad had. It has motifs of familial strife, pride, love, and kinship. The piece starts out with the ticking like that of a clock that remains throughout the piece right until the very end. Soon after, it adds an acoustic guitar and bass. It slowly picks up in the chorus, dropping the acoustic guitar for an electric riff, which once again gave me chills. Obviously, I knew going into the song, just from the intro, the video, what direction the song was going in lyrically, but I always like to look at the lyrics afterward just to see if there's any context I'm missing. As heartbreaking of a song as it was, I loved that Bono's humor came through in the writing. It was beautiful sonically, easily my favorite so far. That was quite an overwhelming experience. I kept jumping back and forth between things going on in my head. One moment I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm getting emotional, but I really should try not to cry because I'm sitting right under an air vent and my eyes will start to burn. And then I'd get distracted by Larry, who looked very handsome in that video.
Just he can never not be gay for 5 seconds. I'm just like, can you not be gay for 5 minutes?
All right, lastly, we have Gloria. What a time jump. Oh, that's nice. I'm ashamed that it took me this long to realize you're in the water. To be fair, there was a lot going on sonically. I was distracted, folks. I will also never not get goosebumps from Bono going soft with his vocals. Still don't understand his wizardry in that department. Okay, so on the About section for Gloria on Genius, it says, well, actually, before I read this, guys, let me know if you like me including this in the video. I always go to Genius to at least look at the lyrics, and I usually just cut this part out of the video. But yeah, let me know if you'd like me to continue doing this. Alright, so the most immediately apparent thing about Gloria is that its chorus is in Latin, meaning glory in you, Lord, praise. Bono got the idea from listening to an album of Gregorian chant that belonged to the band's manager, Paul McGuinness. I was wondering about that, and that makes a lot of sense because I was just going to mention at the end, their stacked harmonies sounded a lot like a choir. As Niall Stokes points out, in the context of the prevailing nihilism of punk and the dandyism of the new romantic movement which was emerging in London at the time, this was an extraordinarily audacious gesture. I can absolutely see where he's coming from there. Bono had a friend of his who was studying at Trinity College in Dublin do the translation to make sure that it was correct. He also had Albert Bradshaw, his high school music teacher, check over it. The song also owes something to fellow Irishman Van Morrison's song of the same name, as well as Patti Smith's sexually and religiously ambivalent cover of it. This may get me in trouble or get some gasps in the comments, but I've heard of both Van Morrison and Patti Smith, but I have no idea who they are. I could easily just look them up right now, but I like when you guys tell me, so I will hold off on that. You know, going back in time with Gloria, after listening to a song like Please, for example, was very interesting because it makes me even more curious to dive into their albums and get a better picture of their journey with discussing religion and having religious themes in their music. I simply cannot wait to dive fully back into their albums and get a much better idea of their evolution. And with Gloria, I think my favorite part of that track was the instrumentation, as well as Bono getting all delicate with his vocals. I think my favorite music videos would have to be Please and Sometimes You Can't Make It On Your Own, and actually those would be my favorite songs of this group as well. But guys, let me know what your favorites were of this group, as well as what YouTube music videos you'd like me to check out next. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.